Today I'm going to complete the CSS transitions project called Transitions 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. For number 1, they're asking us to add a CSS declaration to transition the text color. We're going to find nav A and add transition property color and add transition duration of 800 milliseconds. Hit save and we can check the difference without the transition that we just added. And this is how it looks by adding transition property and duration. We can also add transition timing function ease in, and you can see the subtle difference of the transition. We're also going to add transition / delay column 300 milliseconds, save, and you can see that now the transition takes a little bit to start. Number 1 was completed. Let's check the hint. Add a shorthand transition property starting with a value of color followed by any values you chose of duration, timing function, and delay. Let's check transition timing function instead of ease in. Let's change to linear and test it out. Number 2, we're going to animate the next and back buttons. Let's take a look at the buttons before we add the transition. We're going to come to dot button on line 249 and let's add transition / property opacity transition / duration 500 milliseconds transition / timing / function easy in out and transition delay 300 milliseconds. Let's save and check the difference on the buttons. Number 2 is finished. Number 3, now make the sidebar slide out instead of instantly appearing. Add a declaration to the nav rule set to transition the left property. We're going to find the nav element and add transition property left. We're also going to add transition duration 2 seconds, transition timing function easy out this time, and transition delay 200 milliseconds. Save and let's check. Number 4, find the selector .definable.word, which selects the words that have definitions. Add a transition for the text color. We're going to go ahead and find definable word. It's on line 184 for me, and we're going to add transition property color, transition duration 300 milliseconds, transition timing function ease in. Save and let's test it out with the word locomotion, and there it is. Number 5, and finally we'll make the definition block fall down from the top of the page and fade in. So let's find definable definition container and add transition property top, opacity, transition duration 2000 milliseconds, 3000 milliseconds, transition delay 0 and 1000 milliseconds. Let's save. And we're all done with the transitions project.